Shoot. Setting this thing up so y'all can come in, hang with me as we talk and as we kick it. I'm saying, what up? Get everything right. Shoot, let me flip this. I done got my arm workout in, so I'm gonna flex my guns. Yeah, we looking good today. What up? What's happening, y'all? What's happening, everybody? Who I got with me? Let me see. Lonnie up in here. Shoot. I got Coco Beauty. What's up, cutie? Hey, baby. Got Tosh up in here. Jesus fave one. What's happening? I'm flexing. T Denise up in here. The Blackberryologist up in here. What's up, B? Hey, Nicole. What's good? What's good? Now, I'm on Team Operation Shut It Down this summer. It's Team Just Shut It Down. Operation Shut It Down type of summer. And that's what I'm going to help you do. I'm going to help you shut this thing down this summer. Again, when you step into a room, moment of silence. Operation Shut the Summer Down is in full effect. Again, tomorrow will mark, the 1st. And again, we're here. Some of y'all are already at the moment of silence. The side of Kenya 5. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all are already here. Just don't say nothing. It's kind of like a Jodeci song. Don't talk. Just listen. I'm saying. So some of y'all are already there. But for those who have just hopped on the assembly line to find, welcome. Welcome. Because again, I am on Operation Shut the Summer Down. Everywhere you go, all eyes on you. That's where we going. But this is my thing because everything is psychological, right? Okay? Because if you look good, you feel good, you get more opportunities, you have more things to choose from the buffet. You see what I'm saying? When you ain't attracted to yourself, you ain't got no buffet. You don't even want to be sitting at the restaurant. You ain't got no selections. Versus when you fine. Versus when you're Kenya 5 and you got the high round booty, the thick thighs that save lives, you're pushless, and you break your neck, you drop your jaw, stop the conversation. See, when you're rolling like that, you got a whole bunch to choose from. You can just pick. But there's another level to it. And we're gonna explore that this summer. So get ready. Now, my thing is this. What would it, and I'm just going to ask you, and some of y'all I'm just going to bring on if I could, what would it mean for you to get rid of the insecurities that come along with weight? Because, I get all your DMs, I get all your inboxes, and I hear a whole bunch of the same stories. I don't like my arms. That's why I'm always have something on my arms. I'm uncomfortable, so even in the summer, I'm going to wear long sleeves, even though I'm not comfortable wearing long sleeves because it's hot. But I do it because I don't want my arms to continue to shake. Or I'm tired of wearing girdles. I'm tired of wearing undergarments. And I'm tight. And I can't enjoy myself. What would it mean for you to be pushless? What would it mean for you to have energy to be able to go out and do things? Have you ever been on a vacation with somebody who didn't have energy and basically they never leave the room because they're always tired? It's like you go on a trip and they're tired from the initial trip. The flight. Maybe they're tired from the drive and it takes them a day or so just to recover. But you got to turn back around because now the vacation is just about over and now they done came back to life. you to have more energy, to get rid of the insecurities, to look the best you've ever looked? I mean, those are the questions that I'm going to ask you. If you're in your 40s and you just got divorced, what would it mean for you to be able to look better in your 40s than you did in your 25, when you were 25, in your 20s? And don't tell me it can't be done, because we do it all the time. We do it all the time. We make 40 look like 25, for real. So what would it mean for you? I'm just going to look at your comments. What would it mean for you to drop that weight, to get rid of those insecurities? What would it mean? What would it mean? What would it mean to you? I'm just going to look at your comments. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Stacy. What would it mean for you? Cherie says everything. It would mean everything. It would mean everything. Good. It would mean everything. Tamara said it would mean everything. Kim Sim says it would mean life. You know what? Because I can't imagine not having energy just to live life. Let's see. Keys' favorite one says, that's living. That's life. Stacy said it would mean the world tour. Now let me ask you this. For those who have been in that situation, if you've been in that situation, let me ask you this. How did it make you feel being a shell of your former self? You know, for those who have gained throughout the years, 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds. When you were at your heaviest, and I'm just going to read your comments. When you were at your heaviest, how did you feel? How did you feel? How did you feel being 60 pounds heavier? You know, putting on the size you swore you never put on. Dang, I'm in a 22. And see, here's the funny thing about y'all. This is the funny thing. A lot of y'all, when y'all was small, you thought you were fat. You be a size 8. And if that's you, just throw your little hand up. You be a size 8 and swore you were a glutton. Am I lying? When you were a size 8, a size 12, you swore you were just like Jabba the Hutt. You just swore you were, because I'd be like, I'm sorry, you're a size 8. I'm sorry, you're a size 4. What you complaining about? See, you didn't get it then until you became a size 18, a size 20, 22, 24. Then you just like, and I can't believe I was complaining about that size. If I could only just get back to that size. If that were you and you're guilty, say yeah. But going back to the original question of how did you feel when you're at your heaviest? I'm reading some of this. Kim said ashamed. Stacy says not happy at all. Sharita says miserable. Tamara says awful. Coco Beauty says, oh my God, I'm 44 and now people are telling me I look in my 20s and 30s now and I haven't lost all of my stomach. I have so much energy now and I always want to be on the go now. Isn't that awesome? I'm actually loving my life. That's awesome. Let's see. And Shakira says she's guilty. Cherie says when she was at her biggest, she felt drained. She felt drained. And that's what, and I'm telling you, that's what weight will do to you. If you're not careful, it will drain you. And let me show you how you get drained. You ready? This is how you get drained. This is how life drains you, okay? You wake up, you feeling okay. Feeling decent. Maybe. You feeling decent. Okay? So, you go through life, you go through the day, everything happens the way it normally does on your job. The same people say the same thing. Okay? But now noon hits. abundance. Now, you're tired. Now you're just looking at the clock, hoping for 4 o'clock, hoping for 4:30, hoping for 5 o'clock. But you still got 4-5 more hours to go. Now, this is on a Monday. You tired on a Monday. And you still have to drag yourself to Friday. You don't know how you gonna do it. It's Monday. So you wait, the weight of life hops on you, but you're still carrying around 60, 70, 80 additional pounds on top of life. Listen to me, on top of life. So you're pulling things physically, but you're also pulling along the weight of your job, the weight of being somebody's mother, the weight of being somebody's wife, girlfriend, or boo. You know, you're probably still pulling the weight of, you know, your mother or your father or your sister or your brother and their kids' is graduation season. You probably didn't help contribute to somebody's prom. That's a lot of weight. So when I talk in terms of weight, it's not only the weight that you carry around physically, but it's also the other stuff, the external stuff that you don't even account for. Now, if you don't have any energy and you still carrying all of that weight, you're going to be tired all the time. You're going to be drained all the time. You're not going to feel like going anywhere or doing anything outside of, again, going to your job, going to your kids' school, going to church, going to the grocery store. Your 4 places. Oh, and then up to your bedroom where you will shut the door and hope nobody bother you. And in your bed, you'll have your laptop, you'll have your phone. Did I not just speak your life? So this is why it's so important that you get in shape, not only physically, but you get in shape here too. Because again, if you're always tired here and you're always letting people drain you here, you know, the rest is non-existent. In boxing, they say, you know, kill the head, the body will follow. How do boxers get knocked out? They get tired. They physically get tired. They drop their hands, and as soon as they drop their hands, boom, they get knocked out. Because they can't defend themselves anymore. So that's why it's so important that you get in shape. Because again, you don't want life to boom, square up, hit you in your face, and you're knocked out. And that's how people become depressed. They can't take those shots. Too many body blows. Boom, you can't block. You're not in shape. You're not optimistic. You don't have any happiness about you. You don't have any energy. You don't have any joy. But all of that stuff, you have to work on. You have to work on joy. You have to work on peace. All of those things just don't come. It's things that you have to be intentional about. Okay? Feel me? So if you want to take life to the next level, you got to be in shape for it. You got to be in shape for it. You got to be intentional about it because life is hard, but life sure is hard. When you don't have energy to get done what you need to get done. When you have no energy, life is hard. You just want to get through. There's no excellence in just getting through. There's no honor in just getting through. Look, we do things in excellence, but to do things on an excellent level, it's going to require a whole bunch of energy. So let's get in shape in all areas of life. Stop letting people drain you. You stop draining you. You stop draining you too. Look, stop participating in the drainage. Because you guilty too. You are a worrier. Not a warrior, but a worrier. You worry yourself to death. And that's the other piece too. If you the type of person who worries all the time, and you already got all that other stuff going on, and then you hop in and you participate in your own drainage, I sure am tired. My nerves bad. And you done contribute to it because you always thinking worst case scenario. Oh, don't let nothing happen. You done planned out. You done planned out the worst case scenario. It could be something just small that maybe needs, like an appliance, for instance. Like an appliance. It could just need just a little, a little tinkering here. But you over here in your mind thinking, dang, I'm going to have to buy a new washer. I'm going to have to buy a new dishwasher. And again, you just start thinking worst case scenario. And you like, dang, I need to go get this thing priced. When again, all it needs is just, a little adjustment. But by the time, you done ran through stuff in your mind, it's worst case scenario. And now, look, you done participated in the drainage. Everybody be draining you, but you be hopping in too. Look, don't do that. Don't participate in your own beating. Always remember that. Look, everybody stomping on you, boom, beat you down, and then you like, shoot, I want to hop in too. Beat me down too. Now, notice how ridiculous that sounds, but it's even more ridiculous when you participate in it. So let's live life, baby, and let's take life to a different level. Let's get this weight gone. Let's shut down the summer, and let's have the sexiest summer of your life. But we're going to do what's necessary, even if that means removing some people and some things out of our lives, just so we can focus on ourselves long enough to knock out those missions in life. You know what you need to do, but it's going to require you to cut some things from your life that has drained you. Again, this is about you. I'm making this about you. So I need you to make this about you too. So let's go. Love each and every single last one of you. Let's go get it. Because why? You deserve it, baby. You'll never have anything in life until you decide what you deserve. So let's get it. Love y'all.